I'm ready.
So, Mr. Jones and Mr. Scott.
Mr. Jones and Mr. Scott. I got it. It's Mr. Jones and Mr. Scott.
Yeah, got it.
Hello everybody, this is Mr. Jones, I'm Mr. Scott. Welcome to Distance Learning PE. Mr. Jones would like to show us a game that he has loved for a long time and I've never played before.
That's right, this game's called Finska. It's got a lot of different names. It's a Scandinavian game, so I believe each country has a different name for their version of this sport. But it's basically always the same setup. You have 12 blocks, each with a number on it, and then you have one large block which you're going to use to knock those down. The rules are really simple. You set up the Finska blocks in a certain pattern. There's always on the rules. I believe the larger numbers go in the middle of a smaller circle of the other numbers in between. So you'll start with the big block and you're trying to knock down each of these pins to get a score. First one to 50 wins. If you go over 50, you go back to 25. Now, the way scoring works, if you hit an individual pin, say the number 6 by itself sitting somewhere, and knock that down, you get whatever's written on that face value. So you'd get 6 points for hitting that. But if you hit multiple, so say there's 6, 5, and a 1 that are all near each other, you hit all 3 of those down, you get the number that you've struck. So I'd get a 3.
Finska!
You can. I don't know if that's the rules. It's Mr. Scott's rule. So you either get the face value of the one that you knock down, or if you knock down multiple, you get how many you knock down then. The game starts obviously quite small in this little packet here, but as you keep knocking them down, they'll get further and further away from one another. So the 6 might end up over here somewhere, the 2 might end up down here. You pick them up and you place them where they were lying, not back into the circle. That way, you can really target individual ones towards the end of the game. It's a great game to play in pairs and also in groups as well, so each person will get 1 shot each from your team. You ready to go to the park and play?
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent.
We're going to go to the park to play this because I think, even just from these hitting the ground, that the concrete might damage the Finska.
Yeah.
So let's go and play on some grass.
Sounds good. Enjoy. Okay, hit it.
Is that everyone?
So you'd be on 12 and I'm on 11 because 12 is still standing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So I'll probably go for the 8 or the 9. So that gets me to about 20. But only one to... Oh.
Devastation.
Oh, so I hit 2. So I'm on 13.
Oh, nice dead up.
I'm spreading it, man. I'm spreading it. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're kidding. We're at 2 anyway. Oh, 3 down.
39.
So you can get that 11 to win.
You need to hit some pins to win.
Yes, like that.
Oh, that's how it's done. Beautiful. Like a bunch of bananas.
Should we leave that there?
Finska.
I reckon the first throw we actually show what happens.